Welcome. In front of me I have the HMD XR21 and I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at the device itself. Before I get in the box, I do want to point out this kind of comical thing where it says made in Europe, but there's an asterisk next to it. So is it made in Europe or not? I have no clue. If we flip it over, we have at least as far as I can tell, no clarification what the frickin' asterisk is supposed to be for. So we have made in Europe, and then I guess in a couple different languages written the same thing. Recycle your old phone. Not sure why that matters here. Then we do have also a nice little info in Polish right here that HMD Global, I think it's the address. So it tells us that the device may automatically connect to network and then start sending huge amounts of data, informations. Wait, what? Okay, so it just tells us that, so it's basically a warning in this case, that it may connect to data and then start like downloading information and sending those informations, and basically it's warning us, depending on your operator, your service provider, this might charge you money because of it, depending on how much bandwidth you have on your network. So be very wary of that. I think at this point, most of us have basically like a decent amount of gigs on our phone that we shouldn't need to worry about this, so yeah. Anyway, let's just pop it open. So right at the front we have the phone itself, and lots of chunkers. That's a bit of a chunky device made out of plastic. Let's boot it up. It gives us some info right here. 100% AI. What the frick is AI here? Plastic? What is this supposed to be? Whatever. I'm just gonna... Oh, we have some info. Recycled material. I'm not sure why recycled material has AI inside of it right here, but whatever. We have 100% recycled aluminum chassis inside. So apparently this is made out of aluminum inside. Okay. Anyway, below here we have charging cable. That is a Type C to Type C cable. I will try to put it back. There we go. Then in here we have a SIM ejector, which I can see right over here, and paperwork. That's about it. And nothing on the other side. So no charger in this big box. Okay. Well, taking a look at the display right here, we have a LCD IPS display running at astonishingly 120 Hz refresh rate with a brightness of about 550 nits of brightness. It also boasts a 77% screen to body ratio with a 406 pixels per inch with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 with a screen size of 6.49. So the display right here isn't necessarily anything like super great, but the fact that it's running at 120 Hz refresh rate is actually a really nice kind of addition to the display. So everything scrolling up and down will look battery smooth. Though watching movies right here won't give you this kind of great experience with like inky blacks and stuff like that. But in terms of just day-to-day usage, when you're browsing the web and doing all that stuff, that will feel much better. Continuing on into the internals. So this chunky device, because it's not the thinnest, actually has a bit of a smaller battery than I expected. It's a 4800 milliamp hour battery, and it supports 33 watts of charging speed with a power delivery 2.0 quick charge 3. And that battery is powering a Snapdragon 695 5G, so basically low-end Snapdragon processor. And the device comes with 6 GB of RAM and 128 gigs of storage with no expandable storage inside. Which, if you rely on having more than 128 storage, you kind of shit out of luck here, unfortunately. Now, continuing on into the cameras, which it looks like we have 2 cameras, but I can already guess that one of them is just kind of going to be a BS cam. Right? Oh, actually, no, I'm not right. So, the main sensor is a 64 megapixel f1.8 aperture wide sensor, and then we got an 8 megapixel f2.2 aperture ultra wide sensor. And with those cameras, you can record at 1080p up to 30 frames. And at the front, we have a selfie camera right here in this hole punch camera. And that houses a 16 megapixel f2.4 aperture wide sensor that allows you to shoot at 1080p 30 frames. So camera-wise, nothing really special right here. Okay, I do need to check something because I was about to say that probably the price isn't anything special, but if this price is correctly, holy crap, is that insane price tag. And yeah, it looks like that is a correct price. Wow. Oh, wow. So these crazy ass people want roughly 600 euros for this device. What a clown world we live in. This device is not worth $600 or euros. And I'm gonna give you a much better alternative that's gonna cost you a third of this, give you a better phone, and you can spend the rest of the money on having a rugged case for it. You can thank me later. So let's see, anything else right here that I would want to mention? Alright, let's talk about the Android. So for 600 bucks, this device comes with Android 12. Are you for real? I should also mention that this device isn't old. It's been released in May 14 of 2024. So it is a relatively new device from this year. And it comes with already 2 generations back Android. And just mediocre everything at a ridiculous 600 euro price tag. For goodness sake, even Samsung doesn't have the balls to sell you such a crap for this amount of money. And I did just literally unbox the Samsung A16 5G, which is an okay device. Basically is what this is trying to be at 1/3 of the price. So if you want a good device, you can go for Samsung. If you want to have even better device but don't care about the brand, you can go for what I'm about to mention, which is the Nothing CMF Phone 1. Nothing is the name of the brand, by the way. And the device also comes at about $200, but it comes with a Dimensity 7300, which is a mid-range processor, unlike the low end right here, with 5,000 mAh battery, same kind of charging speeds, better cameras, better display, meaning bigger display, same resolution, but it's an AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 2000 nits. Again, all better. Also, 128 with 6 GB of RAM, but it can go to 256 with 8 GB of RAM, with expandable storage if you need that. And yeah, the price on that device, the CMF Phone 1, is the defining factor, as it is going to be better than this. The only difference is it's made out of plastic. It's less robust feeling compared to this one, but the benefit is the plastic there, like the cover and the frame, can be taken off easily without needing to unglue anything and replaced with a different part, which CMF Phone or CMF or Nothing brand sells themselves on their website for a reasonable amount of money. So you can even get like additional colors, different ones, just so you can spice it up. Highly recommend that device over this one, as 600 euros is freaking unacceptable for what they're offering right here in 2024. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.